Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me tonight. This is Michelle Solis from This Must Be Ink, and I am doing a recording tonight for my Stampin' Sip Live. This will be airing on Friday, November 22nd, because I'm on vacation in Florida and visiting with my sisters and my daughter. So I wanted to pre-record something so that I didn't miss 2 weeks of my Stampin' Sip Live. So we're tonight going to be doing a gift card holder with the Reindeer Fun stamp set and dies. So let's look at that. Okay, so this is the one that I showed on the preview. This is actually done with the Snowy Scenes designer series paper. I think that's what it's called. Oh, I can never remember when I need to. Yep, Snowy Scenes designer series paper. So that's the one that I showed in the preview. And this one is created with that paper. And then I used a sentiment from, it's called Reindeer Memories. Oh, no, it's not. It's called Snow Day. And this stamp set actually coordinates with this paper. And there's a scrapbooking kit that it also coordinates with. So these sentiments I thought went really well with this paper. And I used this one, the Snow Day, on this card, as you can see. And I did this kissing technique with the sentiment, and then I inked up the little snowflake stamp from the Sophisticated Sled set, this image here, and did the kissing technique on those letters there. There is a video in my video library of the kissing technique that you can check out on my YouTube channel. But this is the card that we're going to do tonight. It opens up and it is a gift card holder here. And I think will make a really nice presentation for a gift card. I am making these this year for my mailman and my milkman and our trash guy that comes to pick up our trash here on the refuge. Okay, so tonight we're going to do it with Reindeer Fun dies and the Reindeer Fun paper. So let's move this one out of the way. So this is a Stampin' Sip. So you guys, before we get started here, take a sip of whatever you brought. Tonight I'm just having water because it's actually 12 o'clock, 12 a.m. And it's actually the 14th of November. I'm leaving tomorrow from Florida, so I'm doing this at midnight to try and get this done and get this scheduled for you guys. Okay, so here we go. All right, you're going to need for the card base a piece of designer series paper that is 4 1/4 by 11. So then we're going to bring in our trimmer and we're going to score that. I lost my directions. 1 second. We're going to score that at 2 1/4. So 2 1/4. Don't cut it. I want to get that cutting blade out of the way and use our scoring blade. 2 1/4. And then at 5 1/2. Okay. And that is all the scoring we need to do for this card. Very, very simple. So we'll get our bone folder and we're going to fold this right in the middle here, we're going to do a mountain fold. And then we're going to do another mountain fold on this small panel. So that's also going to fold in. And that's going to be our little gift card pocket. It's actually going to go this way. Okay, did I cut the right paper? Oh boy. Hang on. Yeah, I did. I just panicked there for a second. Okay, so that we should have what looks like this. You're going to have your large panel here, and then your two small panels. This one is going to fold over there and make the gift card pocket. So for that, we're going to do two things. We're going to make a little hole here. We're going to do a little cutout. I have a 3/4 inch punch that I use for these, and I want to just line that up in the middle and just take like a little half circle out of there. That makes it much easier when someone's trying to pull the gift card out. And then we're going to use some tear and tape. Now, to make this a pocket, we're only going to put the tear and tape on the sides here of this panel. Okay. So we'll turn this. We're just going to put some tear and tape right here on the edge. And then right here on the edge. Stuck to my finger. There we go. And we'll just burnish that so it sticks down and we can get the backing paper off. Sometimes I have a problem with that, so we use our little take your pick tool to get under there. It's like your third hand, your little take your pick tool. Okay. And then we'll fold this over. Now this becomes your gift card pocket there. So here you're going to put your piece of oh, did I cut a piece of basic white? I thought I did. Am I losing my mind here tonight? Did I cut? Oh, I did. It's just a smaller piece. Oh my goodness. I've made 2 of these already and you'd think I would remember. Oh my goodness. All right. So we're going to put our piece of basic white in there. I am going to put a sentiment on this. So we're going to do, may all your days be full of cheer. Let's pull this one out. And we're going to put Merry Christmas on the front. So we'll pull both of those out. Okay. You can see I've already done this in red a number of times. So the red is the only color that really permeates those stamps. Okay, and this one we're going to do it with Granny Apple Green. So this will be for the inside sentiment. Okay, and then we can get that in here. You could make this piece larger. I'm not sure why I thought it was larger. But this panel is going to be 4 1/4 by 5, 5 1/2. So you could make it a larger size if you'd like. But that means that you would make your front panel larger. So you'll see that in a second. Okay, so that's the piece for inside. That's your little pocket. Now your front piece, this mat is going to be 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, and it's going to cover this inside white piece. Okay, so we're going to put the designer series paper on there. The designer series paper is measuring 3 3/4 by 5. And we'll go on this mat. Cute little guy. Okay, and so then this piece is going to fit on top of, it's going to cover up your white interior mat. If you make your white mat larger, you'll want a larger card front. But for this one, we're going to make sure that we only put the glue on the left-hand side of this panel. So I don't have a scientific way of doing that. I simply lift this up and I put my finger right to the edge here so that I know when I flip it over, I just want to put my glue on this side. Okay, and I'm going to flip this back over, line this back up. Just want to kind of center that and adhere. And you just want to hold that for a second while it glues itself down. And you can decorate the interior of this card. I did that with this one. I did some stamping. I put a little piece of designer series paper here and did a fussy cut a little snow globe to go there. Or you can do it much more simple. Let's decorate the front first. So what I used here was, what I was going to use was this Spotlight on Nature. I used the second largest die here to create this circle that I'm going to put on the front. Okay, and then I have cut out a little wreath. This set comes with a little wreath die as well as a little ribbon. So I cut those out. And then you also get the dies that cut out this little reindeer. And it's the reindeer that you can see here in the paper. So we're going to use, I used white for the face, little details of the face. And then I did early espresso for the antlers. And I did pecan pie for the last layer, which is the front of his face, or his fur. That will go one on top of the other, like that. Create our little reindeer. Okay. So we put the white one on top of the espresso one. Line that up. This is why I love liquid glue, because you have a second to like move it around and get it exactly where you want it. And then this one will go on top. It makes the cutest little reindeer. We'll just put a little glue on here. There we go. And he's adorable. Look at him. I do think he should have a red nose. I think I'm going to have to cut one of these out. I guess that's just, let's do it right now. Let's see, that's this piece. Let's see if I have a red. Oh my God. I knew I had the red cardstock somewhere. Here we go. Okay. Oh, that one has a line through the middle. Oh, let's see. This is my bag of scraps here. This is real red. Let's cut this out real quick. Okay. So that should, oh, no, that's not going to work. Why did I think that was going to work? Ah, nope, that's not going to work. What you'd have to do, let's think about this for a second. What you'd have to do is do this without the antlers, right? And then put this piece on, but then his eyes are going to be red. So in order to get him a red nose with the dies, it's a lot more complicated than I thought it was going to be. You'd have to cut it out like this. You'd have to just put a tiny little piece in the middle. And layer it up like that for, no, yep. And then no, that won't work either. All right, I'm going to figure this out. Hang on. I need a piece of white now. Let's see if this works. Bound and determined to make a red-nosed reindeer. Let's see. All right, let's see if we take this out. Is that the right piece? No, it's the top piece. This one. In the brown. One more. Oh my. All right, I think this is it. I think this will do it. Maybe not. I cannot figure this out. Why? What makes that little circle? Am I missing a piece? Oh, I'm missing a piece. I cut the wrong one out. That's what I did. Oh my goodness. Okay, I apologize. I totally missed this. This is the piece that you want with the little teeny nose. All right, let's do this right. This is what happens in the craft room at midnight. Okay, so that's what you would do. You need this piece. So really what you could do is just glue a little piece on the back, right? Just like that. So if we just put a little piece of red on the back, then he could still have his little antlers. Yep, there you go. So he could still have his antlers in dark brown. Now I feel like we need to fix him and complete him with his little antlers. So let's get one more piece of dark brown. And after all that, I better use him on the card, right? So we'll have to use Rudolph on the card. Okay, so what we will do is put this here. There we go. So it's this piece, and you just put the little, oh, I made it so complicated, and it didn't need to be so complicated. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sometimes it's just trial and error till you figure out what you're doing. Okay, let's line this one up. And then this one. All right. There we go. Ta-da! I got some glue. Oops, some glue on the front of that. So I have a little gummy eraser. We can get the glue off the front there. What do we think? So cute. So this is him with the brown nose and then with the red nose. I love it. Okay. Oh, all right. We made that way too hard. Okay, so what we're going to do is just like on the paper here, we're going to put him in. I want to put him right in the middle, I think. Maybe I'll put my sentiment across the bottom here. So we want to put him into the little wreath. So I'm going to just put some glue on the wreath right there and stick him in there. And I'm going to want to do some dimensionals on that. So I'm going to stick some small dimensionals down here, and I'm going to place them so that they are on the reindeer as well as the wreath. So it's overlapping, and that's going to help hold that together. And then we'll put some larger ones here. Hold that part together. And then a couple more small ones, I think. After we went to all that trouble to make them, we don't want them to get squished in the mail. And hopefully he'll get there in one piece. Okay. Right there. And I had a little bow. There we go. Okay, so all we need is a little sentiment. Got a little scrap here. And we were going to do Merry Christmas, which I have since lost. Here it is. Again with the garden green. I could have used a little bit skinnier one. Let's see if it will fit on here. Oh yeah, it will. Let's do that, and then we won't have to cut so much off. We'll just use that one on. Why does this not look even? There we go. We'll just use that one on another card. Okay. Merry Christmas. And we'll just trim this off. And that's going to just go right across the middle there with some dimensionals as well. I think some large ones will fit on here. Okay, and then we just need some bling. And since I wanted it to look kind of like what's in the paper, I'm going to use these little red dots for my wreath. So the only thing they didn't give us in this die set is the little Santa hat. We needed the little Santa hat. So I'm using tonight these Cherry Cobbler and Pearl adhesive backed berries. And I'm going to just use the single berries for my little wreath. There we go. What do you think? Cute. So this is the inside. We could put this other little reindeer in here. And put a little piece of designer series paper here as well. Let's grab a little piece. So maybe I will leave this off and just put one of these little reindeers in here. Okay, so we're using the Granny Apple Green. We could put a piece of this in here, and I haven't measured this. If we wanted to cover up this panel. This panel is 2 1/8 by 3 7/8. So we would need a piece that's 2 Let's cut a little bit off of here so we can get more of the deer. So we'll go 2. And it was 3 7/8, so we'll go 3 3/4. And put this one in here, just like that. And you can just make it as fancy as you'd like. You could add another piece here. But there you go. So that's it. That's the one that we made tonight with the reindeer fun stamp set and dies. And then you saw this one that we did with the snowy scenes paper. And then I made a third one. Oh, there you go. That paper just went right out of my brain again. Oh my goodness. Winter Meadow paper. So this is the Winter Meadow paper, again with the Spotlight on Nature dies. And the sentiment came from the Sophisticated Sled set, the Good Tidings. And then I decorated it with a little piece of designer series paper inside here and another little sentiment for that one. So there you go. Those are the 3 for tonight. I hope you enjoyed that, and hopefully you will try those. I think you need gift cards. Almost every year I give gift cards to the people that service the house or delivery people, etc. I always have some extras, either a little gift card holder or a little treat holder with candy, so that I can pass them out to people that come and drop off packages, etc. during the holidays. Okay, so that's it for me tonight. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I should be back live next week, which will be the 29th. I should be back live. And I don't know what we'll be doing. Maybe we'll do some scrapbooking, because I have pictures from my foliage trip with my daughter. So maybe we'll do a little scrapbooking. Anyway, that's it for me tonight. Everybody, have a good weekend and stay happy and healthy and stay crafty, my friends. See you later.